Hello, and welcome to Improv for Gamers. I'm Karen Twelves, and today I'm running some improv exercises from Improv for Gamers 2nd edition here in San Francisco with a cast from Total Party Chill. Hello, chillers.
Oh.
Hi. All right, we're going to dive in. So we're going to do an exercise about justification, which is, again, explaining that something is true, and it's true because you said it is. Mm-hmm. And the fun thing about improv is that really anything can be true. We're very creative. We put our minds to it. We can figure out most anything. So in this game, we are going to be solving some problems. And whatever we need to do to make this problem solved, we will, because we have the power of Imagineering to figure it out. So the way this works, so if I said, Jacob, we're actually going to break improv rules for 1 second, just stay with me, and think up something in advance. So I want you to think to yourself a problem that you have and a completely unrelated object. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to say, I missed the bus to work, and all I have is this Coke Zero. What's your problem and your object?
I broke my leg, and all I have is my cowboy hat.
Okay, I'm going to solve your problem with my object. You broke your leg. I have a Coke Zero. So whatever I need to say to make this work, I'm going to make up whatever else I need to do.
Nice.
So, as we all know, Coke Zero is also an antiseptic.
Perfect.
So what we are going to do, and it has numbing qualities. So we're going to pour it entirely over your broken leg.
Thank you.
If there were any wounds, those are going to be cleaned, and it's going to numb it, so it's not going to hurt you as much while we have time to call 911, because that was very serious.
I love that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, problem solved.
Nice.
So can you solve my problem with your object? I missed the bus to work, and you have a cowboy hat.
Definitely. We can all jump in my cowboy hat. I'll drive it over to your work, and it'll be great.
Fantastic. All right.
Problem solved.
Yeah, that's it. Problem solved. And that's the exercise. So why don't we just kind of go around? So now you can turn to Sean and give a new problem and a new object. So I will give you permission, this one time and one time only, to think up something in advance.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And if you forgot what it was, if you think of it too far in advance, you're going to forget what it is by the time it gets to you. So this might be dangerous.
Ooh. All right.
What you got for me?
Sean, I lost my wallet, and all I have is this empty bottle.
Oh, dang. I got fired from my job and I can't pay rent. And all I have is a Twitter Blue subscription.
Well, here's the thing. You could live in my empty bottle, so you don't even need to pay rent anymore.
That's awesome. Tell me what your problem was again. I'm sorry.
I lost my wallet.
Lost a wallet.
Yeah. So the great thing is that apparently Total Blue subscriptions are worth $8, and I think that's the going price of a wallet these days. So
I'll write that $8 for miles.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of worthless anyway. So yeah, I'm happy to trade it in for a new wallet for you.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Great job.
All right. Okay. New problem and. All right, I don't know where my dog is. He has disappeared, and all I have is this very fancy Total Party Chill playmat.
I can't stop sneezing, and all I have is this D20.
Oh goodness. Okay. Well, the good thing is that if you have to sneeze, you always want to sneeze behind something. And so we're just gonna take this playmat, and you can sneeze right behind it, and no one will ever notice.
Oh, that's
you can sneeze
perfect.
all you want. It's
that's
very big.
Great. Well, if you can't find your dog, why don't you just roll an investigation check? If you do well enough, show right up.
Perfect. I'm sure I'll get that money. Awesome. Love it.
Amazing.
I can't find my house, and all I have is this box of tissues.
Okay. I spilled water all over my laptop, and all I have is a small ceramic turtle.
Oh, that's perfect, because my box of tissues is actually, they're made of the ShamWow material. So we'll just lay it right over your laptop, and hopefully it'll soak all that up.
Perfect. Amazing. What was your problem again?
Oh, I can't find my house.
Oh my God. So my tiny ceramic turtle is actually one of those magic 8 balls. And that's going to lead us right there. Just ask it the question, which way is your house? It'll lead us right there.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Nice.
Okay, new problem. My shirt got eaten by a dog, and all I have is a microphone.
Oh gosh. I forgot my email password, and all I have is an ice cube.
Okay. Well, for your email password, all I have is a microphone, but you can use that to ask everybody online what your password is, and you've certainly been hacked by someone, so they'll just be able to tell you your
Someone's
password.
gonna know. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, dogs will eat anything, so give them an ice cube, and it's gonna make
Oh yeah, perfect.
it run right out.
Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, new problem, right? I can only find one shoe, and all I have is this earring.
Amazing. I got locked out of my car, and all I have is this umbrella.
Oh, well, I mean, this earring is diamond, so let's just cut a little hole in the window and we'll unlock it from the inside.
Sounds great. Would you tell me what your problem is again?
Oh, I only have one shoe.
You only have one shoe? Well, then hop on. We're going to take my umbrella. We'll take it all the way to the local shoe store, and we'll get you a new pair of shoes.
I love that.
Fantastic.
New problem. Great question. I wanted to get some food, but I have no money. But all I have is a slice of pizza. That's 4 days old. That's
Yeah.
4 days old.
4 days old, you can't eat it.
You can't eat it. It's inedible.
Yeah, gross.
Mold.
I forgot my anniversary. I'm sorry, Sean. I forgot to buy my husband an anniversary present, and all I have is this half-eaten banana. We're on a food theme here.
I see. Well, I think what we can do is if you give him the moldy pizza and we decorate it and say happy anniversary on it with some candles, he won't even know.
Absolutely, he would love it because it was made from the heart.
Yes, exactly.
Great. I have half a banana. It's fresh.
I'll take it.
Fantastic.
Food problem solved.
Great job.
Open shut.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, sometimes the answer is very obvious. Sometimes we don't have to make a huge creative leap to make it work, and that's great. So what are some things that were coming up for people? What are some skills that you were noticing we were using?
I mean, just like short-term retrieval. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
God, what's your problem?
Yeah.
I felt so bad. I got
struggle.
in my head and I was like,
Same.
oh shit.
It
What,
was
what?
every other
I
person.
have to
Yeah.
hold 4 things in my mind. It's like too much.
Yeah, it's harder than you think.
Yeah.
And that can be very challenging to try to keep all that stuff in your head. Thankfully, as gamers, we can just take notes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a memory game on stage like for performers. So love that. Other things.
Yeah, that similar thing of like sacrificing being in the moment and hearing what they're saying versus what is my second problem that I was gonna ask and how am I solving yours? It's you're making those trade-offs of like being prepared for the next thing versus engaging in what you have right here.
Yeah, you're kind of splitting your brain in a couple different ways, which again is why we would practice this like way too long to try to just become more comfortable with kind of holding a couple different things in our head at once. Other thoughts?
I really loved when you could tell sometimes you'd solve the problem in a really obvious way, like, you're hungry, here's a banana. And sometimes it was like, oh, jump in my cowboy hat and we'll write it down there. Like, you could take whatever you had and just go, well, in this world, it's going to work however I need it to solve this problem. And so I love seeing like how much we had to abstract our original offering to make a solution. And it was, and we always did it because you always find a way to connect the dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I really liked is that everyone was like, oh, of course. Yeah, that's a great solution. It's going to work because they said it would. And so that is, the power of improv is being able to establish these truths. And one of the ways that we yes and it is agree that that is true. You can absolutely ride in a cowboy hat. That is the world that we live in.
Yeah.
And we're going to move forward with that story now. We're going to hop in and take that. Yeah. Anything else?
On the cowboy hat example, one thing I did like is that you didn't go, well, as we know, cowboy hats in this universe that we live in are also cars. And therefore, you were just like, let's just jump in my cowboy hat and go. And if you know that your group is going to go right with you, then it's nice to not have to justify that. I thought that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just say it and everyone goes, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. That makes sense.
I think piggybacking off of all that, like just committing to the choice you've made and saying, all right, well, this is what's coming out of my mouth, so we're gonna go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like a vulnerability and trust exercise, right? Where it's just like, I trust that you will take this with me all the way to the end. We'll see what happens, but we'll go on this together.
Yeah, I trust that you're going to accept my offer and you're going to make it work somehow.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit of the skill of justification is, making it work. And that is part of the and in yes and. All right, great job.
If you like this and you want to check out the book, go to evilhat.com and you can pick up Improv for Gamers, 2nd edition by Karen Twelves. Thanks so much.